Here is your motivational story in simple, gentle English. Perfect for a voice-only audio story for kids and all listeners. Title: The Painter Who Couldn't See. In a peaceful village, surrounded by tall trees and flowing rivers, lived a young boy named Aryan. From the time he was just 5 years old, Aryan loved to paint. He painted every day. He painted birds, rivers, the people around him, and even the dreams he had at night. The villagers would smile and say, "Aryan will be a great artist one day." And Aryan believed it. He would wake up early, grab his brushes, and lose himself in colors. The sky was never just blue to him. It was deep and full of stories. The leaves were never just green. They danced in his paintings. He didn't just paint what he saw. He painted what he felt. But when Aryan turned 12, something strange began to happen. His vision started to blur. He couldn't see the colors clearly anymore. Shapes were harder to follow. Words on paper looked faded. His parents took him to doctors. They said it was a rare condition. And over time, Aryan would lose his sight completely. Fall. Aryan was heartbroken. His dream, the one he had held since he could walk, seemed to be disappearing. How can I be a painter if I can't even see? He asked himself. He stopped painting. He stopped smiling. He stopped going outside. The boy who once filled pages with joy now sat in silence. The visit. Weeks passed. Then one day, an old woman from the village came to visit Aryan. She was blind. She sat beside him and held his hand. She said, "Aryan, do you know what I see when I hear your paintings?" Aryan looked confused. "You hear my paintings?" She smiled. "Yes, I feel them. In your brush strokes, in your colors, in your silence." Aryan had no words. But that night, for the first time in weeks, he picked up a brush. The return. But this time, something was different. He couldn't see the canvas clearly. So he painted from memory. He used his fingers to feel the shapes. He painted the way his heart remembered the world. The river he once sat by. The smile of his mother. The feeling of wind during rainy days. He painted what he could no longer see, but still deeply knew. The villagers came to see his new work. And they were amazed. The colors felt more alive. The emotion was deeper. The story was stronger. One person said, "It's like he's painting with his soul." The rise. Years passed. Aryan lost all his sight. He could no longer see even the faintest light. But his heart had learned a new way to see. He kept painting. He became known far beyond his village. His art was shown in cities, in galleries, on walls around the world. People cried when they saw his work. Not because it was sad, but because it was true. When asked in interviews, "Aryan, how do you paint so beautifully without seeing?" He smiled and said, "Maybe I lost my eyes, but I found my vision." Final message. Success is not about what you've lost. It's about what you find within yourself. Your strength, your voice, your own way. Even in darkness. Keep painting your light. Would you like a story based on friendship, honesty, or another life value next? Please send the comment.